So everybody asks patients, colleagues, friends, other doctors, what's the story with the JAK inhibitors? There are now approximately 15 different compounds being developed by major pharmaceutical players. And, you know, myelofibrosis and the myeloproliferative diseases are fortunately not as common as diseases such as lung cancer, prostate cancer, breast cancer, colon cancer. These are the real killers. And one wonders what the interest is for a major pharmaceutical company to spend so much money in the development and then the clinical trial for a disease which is considered an orphan disease because it occurs so infrequently in the broader spectrum of diseases that we as hematologists, oncologists are called to deal with. The answer is that the JAK-STAT pathway is a major signaling pathway, and that's involved with many other illnesses. And so the pharmaceutical companies, which for good or bad are now sponsoring a great deal of the research in the United States, are very interested because they believe that if we have an understanding of the JAK-STAT pathway in myelofibrosis, that this may have other applications in diseases that are far more common. And that's why Gleevec, which was a disease so valuable in treating chronic myeloid leukemia, there are only 3,500 patients a year in the United States, new patients a year, compared to 150,000 patients with lung cancer or breast cancer, more or less. Obviously, the drug is of great importance to a patient with chronic myeloid leukemia, but Gleevec has been found to be useful in a number of other illnesses, and furthermore, it has become a model for targeted, very specific, targeted chemotherapy. And the molecular biology of CML was understood, and this paradigm or this model was used in other forms of cancer, unfortunately not as successfully as in chronic myeloid leukemia. But nevertheless, Gleevec is a major hitter, and the sales last year was something like $4.6 billion for Novartis. So that's a major player in this field.